Welcome back to the recorded case notes of Donald August versus the Land of Flowers, a fiction podcast about a 12-year-old boy and a supernatural saw palm in suburban Florida. We're running a giveaway contest. We made a branded tote bag for all of your toting needs, and you can enter the contest for free by leaving us a vigorous review on Apple Podcasts or by posting about us on social media. You have until 11:59 p.m. on Saturday. That's the end of the day on August 22nd, 2020. We'll announce the winner next episode. Okay, now on with the show. Episode 4, Bigger Than Any of Us.
It was the deepest trouble I had been in all my years as a private investigator. My season finale perp outside Uncle Rowan's house was tougher than I thought, and its seed accomplices had me spread thin.
You will arrive at 1:29 p.m. You are on the fastest route, despite unusual traffic.
There's always traffic in South Florida, GPS lady. This is the usual traffic. I'm just going to silence her.
Lex, can't we get there any faster?
We're on the fastest route, despite unusual traffic, Donnie.
There's no time for unusual traffic.
I know, isn't it exciting? I'm kind of getting into this potential mystery. I thought this summer was gonna just be another boring summer, but there's a magic plant. I mean, the plant outside your uncle's house really did grow 4 feet in 3 days. It has to be magic. There's magic. I didn't think I would be bummed when your mom said you wanted to spend the morning with your uncle, but then every 2 minutes, I wondered what the plant was doing now. I actually looked forward to nannying you today. I mean, magic exists.
It's not a good thing, Lex. There's a dangerous plant, and we're the only ones that know about it.
Whoa. So a plant grew weirdly fast. That is weird. Mysterious, definitely. Magic, probably, but that doesn't mean it's dangerous. Magic isn't necessarily dangerous, and plants aren't really dangerous unless you eat the wrong ones.
Maybe outside they aren't, but imagine, for example, like if the magic palm plant was inside the middle of a living room.
But the magic palm plant isn't in a living room, right? Donnie?
Just hypothetically. What if the plant was in someone's living room?
If the magically fast-growing plant was somehow in someone's living room, then it could be dangerous.
Wait, really?
It would probably destroy the whole house.
And that would be...
Bad.
Bad? Or just a little bad?
Bad. Houses are like people's number one favorite/biggest possession. If your house gets destroyed by a hurricane, there's insurance for that. If your house gets broken into, there's insurance for that. But there isn't insurance for getting booted out by a one-of-a-kind glow-in-the-dark palm plant.
The seeds glow in the dark, not the plant.
Okay, booted out by a one-of-a-kind, normal amount of light palm plant. If the plant wasn't outside, fine, maybe it could be dangerous. We would need to tell an adult, and I don't even know what they would do or if we could get in trouble for not having told them earlier. We definitely wouldn't just be hanging out and driving to the library to return a book if there was a plant growing indoors somewhere.
Lex, remember how I told you I left a seed at my Uncle Rowan's house?
No. I remember you trying to give a seed to that girl in the library.
Yeah, Evie too. She dropped it on the ground.
In the kids' reading corner. I know, I was there.
Lex, it's sunny in the kids' reading corner.
So what? It's sunny in the kids' reading corner. It's not like she dropped it into potting soil.
That's it. That's the twist, Lex. Don't you get it? Something happened at Uncle Rowan's house, and I had a flashback sequence. And now it's clear to me the seeds can root even through cement and in the dark. And that means...
Was there construction scheduled for the library today?
I don't know. I can't use my screen time. Lex, I'm trying to tell you something.
Okay. There's a huge crowd outside, and it looks like no one can go in. I don't know what's going on, but I think we should come back tomorrow. We should be looking at the magic plant itself today anyway. We can return your book later.
Lex, we're not here for the book.
Whoa! What is that? That's not possible.
I'm trying to tell you. The seed that Evie dropped might have...
Grown inside, pushed through the roof, and destroyed the building?
I can't see anything from this stupid car seat.
Donnie, get back in the car! Okay. Wow, that's a big crowd of library goers. Donnie? No running. We're going in together, and no case notes until we confirm no one is hurt.
Come on, Lex. It'll help us piece the clues back together later.
I mean, it does look like another magic plant. We probably should take case notes to give to the adults later. There's no ambulance, and looks like the fire department's packing up to leave. Okay. Do it.
Street officers with their arms out waved off a crowd of elderly men in news caps and women in sunglasses. The last line between sanity and the library.
Don't forget about the roof.
What about the roof?
There isn't a roof.
There was no roof, and caution tape partially blocked the entrance.
No, Donnie, you can't just walk under the caution tape.
What? The tape is up there, not down here.
It definitely applies to the 3 feet below it, too. Head in the game, Donnie. What would the cold observer do if he was investigating a crime scene?
What would the cold observer do? Quick, what recurring characters or big-name actors are around?
If any of these people were at the library when we were here, I don't remember them. Oh, except there's the librarian from yesterday, but he's on the phone. Oh, he looks pretty pissed. Busy. Donnie, why are you stretching?
I'm approaching a potential witness like the cold observer would.
How does the cold observer approach witnesses who are busy?
He knocks the nonsense out of them. I'm just a little too short, but I can reach if I do a running jump.
No, you cannot take a running jump and whack the librarian's phone out of his hands.
How else are we supposed to interview him?
Oh my God, come on. We're going to stand next to him and wait until he notices we want something, like normal human children.
I don't know what else to tell you, Susan. The weird sprout in the kids' reading corner shot up all of a sudden and broke through the roof. A structural beam almost crushed the adults' Microsoft Office technology training class in the multi-purpose room. Oh my God! A bunch of firefighters had to run in and carry out half the patrons just to get them out before the rest of the roof caved. The cops roped the whole place off, Susan. I am not pranking you. Stevens? Oh, great. Look who it is, the trash-talking trenchcoat kid.
Pardon us, Mr. Stevens. Did you say a plant appeared in the kids' reading corner all of a sudden?
Of course a plant didn't appear all of a sudden. It broke through the subfloor and foundation and rooted in the ground for a day first. Then it shot up and wrecked the whole building. Kids, I'm in the middle of something. Susan, I agreed to play manager while you were out of town, but plant wrecked the roof is not covered in the handbook. No, what happened was not that somebody brought in a crane and used a tree as a wrecking ball. A plant grew through the building. I watched the thing bud myself. It is rooted in the kids' reading corner. This plant, the sprout didn't glow in the dark, did it? Susan, I'm gonna have to call you back. Yes, I know it took you years to save up the PTO for this vacation. No, I don't care what time your resort's happy hour starts. Goodbye! 8 years. 2 years getting my MLS, 5 years working my way up to a good job, and now the whole branch is getting shut down by the state.
The library is getting shut down by the state?
Do you know how hard it is to find another library job? Librarians stay at their jobs until they drop dead. I made my husband move with me to Florida for this. No, not South Beach. No, Wellington, Florida. Hey, my mom says Wellington is a great value. You don't even drive down to Wilton Manors regularly. We only went twice. Oh, of course a palm tree invaded and destroyed my place of work. I brought this on myself. I moved to the suburbs. It didn't invade. It was planted.
Donnie, maybe we should ask the questions instead of...
I'm sorry, did you just say planted? The seed was planted? Yeah, planted. Well, dropped, but it didn't choose your library. Your library wasn't even its point of origin. And you would know this because... We fell for the suspect's dastardly Act 1 plot. What did you do? We pursued knowledge? Am I about to throw hands with an 11-year-old?
He's 12.
Well, if you tell me he's 18, I can tell the jury I thought he was an adult. The old cardigan became agitated when he heard he wasn't the plant's ultimate victim. Ahem, Lex! We're walking... The old cardigan became agitated. Lex, we're walking away doing case notes. Lex, the PI who you're assisting, is walking away to do his case notes? Ugh! Yeah, I said the state was shutting down the library. So what?
Which part of the state is shutting it down?
The Florida Department of Environmental Protection.
So they're making it a nature preserve.
So what if the Department of Environmental Protection is making the library a nature preserve? Lex, we have a villain to chase down. They can preserve this minion all they want. Minion? This thing wrecked a building, almost crushed a class of elderly people trying to learn to use Microsoft Word, and, just so you know, ruined my livelihood!
Donnie, I told you, my aunt works at the Department of Environmental Protection. Mr. Stevens, who else can we talk to who would know what's going on here?
Why are we still talking to the stinky librarian? I told you! We're doing my case notes. My assistant must have plugged her nose to withstand being in range of the old cardigan's dragon breath. This is why I hate kids. Hey!
I don't know if you can say that.
This 12-year-old thinks that anything he says is cute and fun just because he's 12. Well, let me tell you, kid, if puberty ever catches up with you, you won't be cute anymore. Your butt hairs will grow out longer than your mustache hairs, and everyone will see you for what you really are. Mean.
Hey.
That's not even true.
Donnie, let's just go.
No, you can't say that to me. Lex, tell him he can't say that to me. Lex, tell him it's not true. I mean, I'm not mean.
Donnie.
I'm not mean.
You called him an old cardigan and told him he was ugly. He was already upset, and you told him that not only did you cause his problem, but that you still think he's stinky, even though he is obviously trying a new mint thing.
The mints are too much. It's not mean to say it's stinky. It's just true.
Do you really think you're not even kind of mean?
He's the mean one. Okay, look, amateur, if you want to be mean, true things are meaner than untrue things. Okay? Yeah, well, this library is a corrupt institution that only serves the needs of the ruling class.
That is objectively not true. Did Evie tell you that?
No. Evie loves the library. I would tell you to consider Art Therapy Thursdays at the library for you to try and process all of this, but, you know, destroyed by a palm tree. Okay, kids. Susan, do not tell me the Wi-Fi is spotty. Susan, I know you can hear me.
Come on, Donnie.
I'm not mean. I'm not mean. Am I mean?
What gives? No fuss about the car seat?
You will arrive at 1:52 p.m. You were on the fastest route.
This is unbelievable. There really is a magic palm plant. It must really have been the seed that Evie dropped. There's no other explanation. I mean, that's still hardly an explanation because it doesn't explain magic, but still. And the magic is bad. Magic that destroyed a building, magic that could have killed somebody. We have to tell the adults. We better give them the rest of the seeds in your pocket, too. Donnie, are you listening to me?
Maybe you should listen to yourself.
What is that even supposed to mean?
You're obsessed with your stupid ebooks.
Hey, you said the Evergrace series sounded cool.
Maybe you hide that you're on ebooks all the time because you know you should be following orders.
What, following orders? I was right here. I drove us to the library. I helped with the case notes.
None of this would have happened if people just did what I said. Now I don't know if I even can sleuth our way out of this.
Hey, whoa. Donnie, that's like... I mean, do what you said. Okay, I do other things too, but Wait, is that your uncle on the sidewalk? Why is he looking at his house like that? I'm gonna pull over. Donnie? Hello? Something weird is going on. You're not investigating? What is up with you today? Oh. Donnie? Are you crying?
The cold observer never cries.
Donnie! You left the recorder. Don't you want to bring it with you? Donald August was hot on the truth's tail when his assistant pointed out the bartender was outside his bar. His daring assistant nobly trotted after her boss as he approached the rundown Joe. Oh my god. The roof just fell. It's like the library, but worse. This must be our plan again. Oh my god, this must be our fault. You can see through the windows. There's no home in there. It's a swamp. It would take a machete to get through to the bathroom. There's a swamp inside of Uncle Rowan's house. And of course, Donnie is walking right into it. Donnie! Donnie, step back from the culprit!
Thanks for listening to the second to last episode of Donald August versus the Land of Flowers. This podcast was written by Emily Donovan and Ben Kerns. It was voiced by Dave Cutler and Katie Cutler. Music is by Dylan Burchett. The finale, episode 5, comes out next week on Tuesday, August 25th. If you're enjoying the show, you can enter our giveaway contest by leaving a review on Apple Podcasts or by telling your friends on social media. Just tag us at Donald August Pod on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook so we see it. Be safe and don't go running into any culprits, okay?